Gemini, you're up next on the wheel of the zodiac. Did Taurus last, Aries first, and we're going in order this month of November. Yesterday was the full moon, Halloween. I'm going to give you a special Halloween treat, just like I did for the trick-or-treaters last night. Okay, here we go. I'll pick you one out. This is another form of divination tool. Let's see what the message is for you to start your reading. Okay. Ah, this is good. Be happy. It's the only way of being wise. Excellent, right? So now we're going to pick your pieces. Roll the dice. And get 5 pieces. And I'm hoping to get some nice positive energy for you. Of course, the main thing is to be truthful. Get some messages that are helpful. We have 4 upright. 4. The 2 means it's upright. Evens are upright, odds are reverse with that square dice. I'm writing it down. 4 upright. I don't know what that means. I don't have the boxes in front of me. I can't see. So I won't know until I go and pick them out. Second dice. That 2 came up again. The 0 came up again. And a 5. So we have 5 upright. Okay, Spirit. Let's get another one for Gemini. Well, I have something to tell you too about these vultures I ran into yesterday. I was within, I'd say, 5 feet of beautiful, huge vultures. It goes along with your reading. Oh, the same 0 keeps coming up. This is in reverse though. 4 in reverse. Wait, we already got 4. We can't have twice. No. There's only 1 4 in the collection. Come on, Spirit. Something for Gemini, something good. We have 58 upright. Wow. Tell you right now, you got a lot of uprights. I also want to talk about this Derringer here with the dagger. Here's a reversal. 25 in reverse because it's a 1. Odd numbers are reverses. 1 more. 48 upright. You got all uprights except 1. Could be a great read here. Be nice to see you guys take the corner. This Derringer here, let's see, I'm pretty sure it's the Prince. I write on the back. The Knight of Swords, which is the same as the Prince. Knight of Swords. That's a Gemini piece. It's about being a warrior. The Knights it's probably the most aggressive knight. Often relates to military, police, things like that. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I think it's pretty cool, don't you? It's made out of polymer clay. It's called vinyl acrylic paint, and including the metallic colors that I use. Okay, so I'll go get the pieces, come back, we'll talk about vultures and your reading, see what we get. Okay, Gemini, we're back, and everything looks good. I was having a little technical difficulty with the mic today, I don't know. Mercury retrograde is a pain in the ass, I'm sorry. So, even before I get into this, I encourage you to just take a look at what you see here. I think you can come up with your own scenario. Some of it, I think, is kind of obvious. For instance, the woman in the front I was just playing around with, she's juggling batons. She is a fire sign. We have a fire burning. More fire. We have this megaphone, I guess you call it. Bullhorn megaphone. That's about, say, communication of some kind. So anyway, think about it a second. You could turn the camera off for a bit. Stop the video for a bit. Come back when you're ready. I'll go over the energies real quick, one by one. Then I'll get back to like an overall reading, how I feel about what we see here. So number 1, bottom left, little bonfire, campfire. That is the 6 of Wands, Leo. And normally that's the piece that has someone riding in on a horse, like a big parade. It's all about success and recognition and attention, really. All these are in upright, except for the one, the back left with the little R. That's the only reverse we have. That's why I put the R there to remind us. The center is the 2 of Wands, more fire. This time Aries. And this is I consider very positive vibes. It's more about the early stages of a project, or could be love. The wands could mean there's choices to make, and as you'll see, the next piece is also about choices. Guess we always have choices going on in our life, but these are bigger ones because we have a major arcana in the lovers, which is your next piece. Yes, the lovers, the unpainted piece is your card, and here you show up in your own reading, which is always cool. It's major arcana, so major decisions. This most likely is a love reading because we have that. And we have one other major arcana, which is the last piece in the back right. That's judgment, Pluto. And it's all about the unconscious and great transformation. So with transformation comes choices. And that one's the last major next to the world, which is sort of completion. You're very close to that, whatever's going on here. We only have the one reversal, and that's the piece back here with the R. That's the 7 of Wands. So you have the 6 of Wands, the 2, 6, and 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is Leo, Mars. Mars is the planet of war and the god of war. I love this one in the upright because it's all about freedom fighters, people who stand up for what they believe, protesters, maybe people who would join the military to fight for their country, or just fighting demons. Could be, it's just all about being someone who is strong and willing to go for what they want. Unfortunately, in reverse, it's the opposite. Basically, it could be about laziness, not wanting to make a decision, sitting back, letting others fight. There's a time for that sometimes, but now's not it, the way this reading is laid out. Okay, so I'm going to go to what I think this all means. I mean, since you have 3 fire signs here, 2 of them Leo, that's all about being out front. You have 2 majors, both very positive. So there's a lot of energy here, a lot of movement, and that's a good sign for air signs, Gemini. So many of your cards are about being more in the mind, thinking about things, oftentimes overthinking about things, and mental struggles. This doesn't seem to be like that. There are choices, but they're more on the positive side. You might be dealing with a Leo since there's 2 Leo pieces here. Opposites do attract, and fire and air are opposite, especially with Gem and Sagittarius, or exact opposites. But they can be a great match too. To me, I'm leaning towards this definitely being a love reading, although there is some energy here that could refer back to business. Like the 2 of Wands could be about making a choice in a new business venture, say. It's the start of something. 2s are more like the beginning. You only have the ace before this. And in this spread here, that's the newest energy. But it could also mean juggling. Hate to bring it up, but because it's a love reading, you have choices made with the lovers. You have some kind of conflict going on with the 7 of Wands. And the last major here, judgment. What happens with the majors is you have 2 here. Both a judgment is a choice, but when you don't make the choice, seems to me, with the 7 of Wands in reverse, there's some kind of reluctancy to fight for something, to make a choice maybe. Let's say you're in a relationship with somebody, and the problem is one person's willing to fight and the other person is not willing to fight. If they've been doing all the work, say they take responsibility for their part in this, because they always say it takes 2. They're taking responsibility, they're saying they're sorry. They keep attempting to contact you, even if you block them. But you're not doing anything. You're just sitting back. And that's okay sometimes. If you know, I mean, in a way, but really, if you're not interested, the right thing to do is to tell them. They're trying that hard, and you have the lovers here, you might want to consider, you know, meeting them halfway. Again, if you don't, there's a chance the universe will push it through one way or another. You could get a tower. The other thing that happens a lot is we bring that baggage. That's what baggage is. Not taking care of things right. There's our little clock. What is baggage? Baggage is taking something unresolved and bringing it to the next relationship. Or it's just something in our heads that make us feel less than 100% and might be more difficult to meet the right people. Usually you meet people on the same wavelength as you, vibrating the same. So if you bring along that baggage, you bring along the baggage before that, you're going to meet people who have baggage too. And if you don't, it won't work out. So anyway, you know all this, you know. Geminis are smart people. Intelligence is the number one quality. They're always that, and communication. So I don't know if it's communication. I don't know what the problem is, but there's something going on here. Someone is not willing to fight for it. It could be your person, of course. All this can be switched. So I think looking at this, it's all pretty clear to me as far as the pieces here that relate to tarot. So instead of trying to clarify with more tarot, I would say we go to the Romance Angels, a couple cards maybe, and then end up with the Moonology. I mean, it was just the full moon last night, special full moon. Wonder if you feel it. I sure did. And the effects can last for a while. They can start before and linger on a bit after. So Moonology seems like a great way to go to get final messages. Maybe some good advice too. So hold on. I'm going to clear this and move the camera, pull some romance cards. Okay, I'm back. I forgot something. I didn't talk about the vultures. Okay, I'll make it quick. So we're driving down the street in a little town, suburban town where the warehouse is. And sitting on this corner are two vultures. They're about close to 3 feet tall. Both sitting very still, upright, about 2 feet apart. I'm within, say, I don't know, 5 feet of them in the car. I can't believe I didn't take a photo. I think I was so stunned I didn't even think of it. So anyway, how does this relate to your reading? Well, I looked it up because I always look up things like that because I consider them a sign. And vultures are all about owning the skies, the air. And the air element is all about intelligence, which is synonymous with birds. Always watchful and cautious, remaining analytical and tactical. And this could be about an enterprise that you're in, that we talked about earlier, or it could be about relationships. So I thought it was very interesting, and that's why I had to talk about it today, because it tied in with your reading more than anything else I could think of, because it was about the air. Okay, so we're going to pull two cards. Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. I'll try to shuffle in front of the camera. It's going to be rough. There's still not that much room. I made the room I could, but still not a lot. We don't read reversals. I do shuffle before I come on after each time I do a reading and use the cards, use a deck. The middle of this one is, as I open it, attraction and make the effort. That's what we were talking about, make the effort, I think. It's part of the message for sure. All these messages, here's how I look at it. This may not resonate all the way through. Maybe there's just a little piece of information you can use. Well, the idea is to tie it together with other things that happen in your life. music you listen to, your dreams, running into vultures on the side of the street. I don't know, could be anything. Overhearing conversation that seems to catch your ears. Okay, that's 3. That's good. Cut. Shuffle. I like getting poppers if they come out. Usually they do. Okay, whoa, there's one right there. It's make the effort. It's the one that showed when I split the deck to shuffle. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you have free will. That goes with this whole thing of tarot. You can take the messages or leave behind. You have free will. You always should make your own choices based on your intuition and your heart. Good balance will help you make better decisions. One more card for Gemini. One more card for Gemini. Alright, this one wants to come out. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Make the effort and worth exploring. Very cool. I love it when it's kind of consistency. And then we'll do the Moonology card. One Moonology card. This is the book. Beautiful book. I swear you might want to get this for yourself. Get all these things actually. Nix, Rowan. So I'm going to get one card. Can't shuffle because I'm out of room. Well, I can't shuffle on camera. I'll take the verticals. When I split this, I get meditate and contemplate. A time for healing. Meditate and contemplate. Time for healing. Well, there is some kind of struggle going on here. Timing is important. And you go with your feelings on that. Is it time now? Can't just be pushing things off forever though. That's ridiculous and doesn't serve anyone. One more shuffle. In case you're, that one wants to come out already. Look at the bigger picture. I got that yesterday, I think. That might have been Taurus comes before you. I'm going to keep shuffling now. It's too easy. I don't get any message out here. I want to know what we need to hear for our Gemini friends. What does Gemini need to hear? Some good advice, messages. Okay, well, too many. Sorry. I feel a little cramped over here. Okay, I'll take this one. I don't know what it is yet. What do we got? We got you and your loved ones are safe. That's always a great one to get, especially in these times, right? Cancer. New moon in Cancer. Okay, I'm going to read from the book. Cancer is a sign after yours. I'll be doing them next. Some of you should check your chart. You might have Cancer in your chart, so you don't know. And all the readers say, check your sun, moon, Venus, and rising, North Node. I have a Gemini sun, Gemini moon, which I didn't mention earlier. But I resonate more with my cusp Capricorn and even Scorpio. I don't know if you can see that all. It's a little tight. Man, it's tight in here today. Okay, I'm going to read it, but you could screenshot this. I'll come back and read it later. You and your loved ones are safe. There's a new start coming in your private life. We talked about that with the 2, right? Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest, but you already know them. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. Attuned to the moon. Make sure you put family first. I'm Italian American, are big believers in that. Additional meanings for this card: let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time for you to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. Beautiful. Water helps me a lot. Music, all nature, reading, what works for you. Okay. Great that you let me do your reading today, Gemini. Thanks for coming. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Love you all.